Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, let's get started on 24-hour temperature cast. Got a couple of spots starting in the 60s this morning. We'd love to start seeing that happen with a little bit more regularity. We're almost to the point in the year where we can start expecting that. Top temperatures today should get a little warmer than yesterday. I think we get a few more breaks in that overcast today, but it's going to be more clouds than clear, and I don't think we're talking highs that get up to 90. The radar is pretty quiet this morning, maybe a few sprinkles way down to the south and west, and I think that's likely where the best chances for showers are going to be. And we can see lots of clouds up and down across the area, but it's not wall-to-wall socked in thick white. We've got some breaks, and I think with those little bit of breaks, we'll have a chance to at least get some glimmers of a nicer look to the forecast, even if unsettled is going to be the predominant role. We're at 75 at the Tallahassee Airport. We're at 73 in Valdosta. Thomasville's at 70. Everybody with dew point numbers in the upper 60s. So while that is still a lot of moisture in the air, it's not as much as we've been dealing with, and I think that can allow temperatures to slide a little bit. We'd like to see that breeze continue, by the way, to help limit some of the fog that otherwise would form. In Blakely, it's in the upper 60s at 68. Moultrie, Homerville, 69s. In Tifton, it's 67. Now, it's a little warmer the further south that you go. Apalachicole's at 76, Perry's at 74, and we saw that 75 at the Tallahassee Airport. Now, I think it's a story today, like yesterday, breezy at times. Nothing that we're going to really call windy, but I do think you'll feel that breeze. And at least as long as we feel it this morning, our visibility numbers are all going to be up near 10 miles. So we're not seeing too much fog out there, at least not yet. Off to the south and to the west, that's where Francine is. And it's getting more and more organized by the minute. So we'll see if by 11 o'clock this morning, we're calling that a hurricane. Notice on the future cast for today, shower chances stay south of our area. Maybe a couple find some of our spots, but I don't expect it to be widespread big time rains. We get into the day tomorrow and we start to see some of the moisture return. Now, the moisture is still here, but that boundary, that focus mechanism for the showers, it'll start to get nudged a little bit more to the north, and that's where some of the showers come in. I think during the day Wednesday, that's what we're looking at. We get to late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning, and one of those bands could likely wrap way around Francine and bring with it not just some showers, but some storm chances, maybe for early on Thursday, and some of that could linger throughout the day Thursday. So Thursday could be a real iffy kind of day around here, well removed from where that tropical system is, but maybe in the path of one of those bands. So we've got lots to watch, and I think the next part of our forecast here is going to be all about Francine. 65 mile per hour sustained winds, still just moving at 5 miles per hour. So really, really slow, giving it lots of time to just accumulate that energy over that very warm water of the Gulf. As it continues to move very slowly, it should start to swing a little bit more east. It feels like someplace on the Louisiana coast early tomorrow, that will likely be where it gets to land. And the current projection is to get this to hurricane strength later today and maybe get as high as a 110 mile per hour hurricane. So lots to watch with this, especially for interests on the western Gulf. And notice that's still several hundred miles west of our area, but it's a big storm. And while there'll be impacts all along the Gulf Coast, especially some of those beach impacts with some of that surge, I think for us, as far away from us that will be, it's going to be some of those bands of rain that wrap around it will be the main impact for us. The core is over here. That's where the circulation is. There's some serious convection north and some serious convection south. That's a pretty good indication this is a healthy and strengthening system. Well, across the Atlantic, I see two more pieces of energy, both with some chances for development. So we got things going on out there in the Gulf. Nothing coming here directly, but Francine's going to be close enough, and some of those bands of rain will definitely play a role in the Gulf Coast forecast for the next couple of days, and that likely includes our area, maybe late Wednesday and throughout much of Thursday. We've got winds on the Gulf today, east and northeast 10 to 20, seas 2 to 4 feet. This morning at 60s, 70s, still muggy, mostly cloudy. I think mostly cloudy is going to be the story today. We'll go mid-80s for top temperatures. Some of us got there yesterday, but not everybody did. I think today a little better chance to get just a little bit warmer because there could even be a few breaks in that overcast. I'm not expecting very many showers, but there could be a few. There should be a few. Tonight into tomorrow, we stay muggy. We stay in the 70s. We stay cloudy. Not much changing. But I do think our rain chances increase as the day goes on tomorrow, and they stay up Thursday and maybe even into Friday. So we could have some showers and storms for the end of the upcoming week. Hopefully things dry out and start to clear out a little this weekend.